Sure, sure. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Shiva ma'am, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. You are ready, ma'am? I think
Yeah,
it is
ready.
live on YouTube also now.
Yeah. Ready, ready.
So
When you say
if you're
start,
ready, I
we
think
start actually.
we can start, I think.
Yeah. Good evening to one and all present here. It's been a great privilege to welcome you all the dignitaries to the webinar on opportunities of chemical engineers and digital learning. Okay, now I request Shakti Priya of final year to deliver the welcome address. She is a joint secretary of IICHE SPCT student chapter.
Good evening, one and all present here. A dream written down, the date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps become a plan. A plan backed by action makes your dream come true. It is a great honor and privilege for me to welcome you all to the webinar on opportunities of chemical engineers in digital application post COVID-19, organized by Department of Chemical Engineering, St. Peter's College of Engineering and Technology, and IICHE Chennai Regional Center. I am delighted to welcome a distinguished chairman of IICHE, Sri Nagarajan, for being a support in organizing this webinar. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
I am grateful to welcome Mr. D. Gokul, Honorary Secretary, IICHE Regional Center, for being a backbone in organizing this event. I welcome you, sir. I'm grateful to welcome Mr. D. Gokul. On this occasion, I extend my cordial welcome to a most honorable chief guest, Mr. L. Raghuraman, Infosystems, Global Business Development, SIM Infosystems Private Limited, for accepting our invitation in spite of his busy schedule. We are eagerly waiting on for the session to upgrade on chemical engineering knowledge to digital environment. I welcome you, sir. And I extend a warm welcome to a beloved HOD, Dr. S. Dinesh Kumar, sir, and all our staff members on this occasion. I would also like to extend my hearty welcome to all IICHE members, industrialists, and participants from various colleges across India. I once again welcome you all to this webinar.
Thank you, Shakti Priya, for a warm welcome address. Now I request P. Chidambaram of final year, a secretary of IICHE SPCT student chapter, to give away a report on IICHE SPCT student chapter.
Evening all. Chidambaram, Secretary of IICHE SPCET Student Chapter, is happy to give a report on our activities. First of all, IICHE SPCET Student Chapter was inaugurated on 13th July 2018 with our student members, inclusive of Secretary, Treasurer, and Executive Committee members, with Dr. G.S. Venkataratnam, Senior Principal Scientist, CLRI, as our chief guest. The IICHE SPCET Student Chapter involves various association activities such as guest lectures, seminars, workshops, certificate courses, and environmental awareness program to enhance industry-institute interaction to develop students' knowledge to corporate life. As stated, about 4 guest lectures, 2 seminars, 1 workshop, and 1 certificate course were organized with eminent speakers as follows: Dr. G.S. Venkataratnam, Senior Principal Scientist, CLRI; Ms. Srila, Executive Customer Service Division, Yokohama India Limited; Mr. K. Vimal Kumar, Director, Anabib, Saudi Arabia; Mr. Sam David from SRM University; Mr. Radhakrishnan from Saipam; Dr. Vedaraman from CLRI; and Mr. Gokul, Scientist, ISRO. Next, we are very happy to start a Eco Club in association with IICHE SPCET Student Chapter to bring awareness to the students about recycling of wastes, cleaning activities inside campus, and plantation of trees. In this regard, we have conducted 2 environmental awareness programs with a moral theme, planting trees and recycling of plastics consecutively. The chief guests of this event were Mr. Krishnamurthy, founder, Environmental Foundation of India, and Mr. APK Nedumaran, Water Body Production Movement, Ambattur. On account of this event, Eco Club members with IACHE executive members conducted various programs inside the campus just few days before the lockdown. During this lockdown period also, we have conducted many programs to chemical engineering students and faculty members, which includes one online workshop, 2 webinars, one faculty development program, and chemical engineering learnathon series to enhance knowledge via digital to their home. Our students are also attended online internship program conducted by Iiche Crc and also presented a paper in special event COVID-19 during SCHEMCon 2020. So, on this occasion, I would like to thank our Iiche Crc chairman, secretary, and all members of Iiche Crc Chennai Regional Center for their constant support. And I hope they continue their support in our future endeavors too. In this time, I promise that Iiche Crc student chapter of SPCET will strive hard to be a best student chapter in Iiche Crc with much more programs and participation. Lastly, I would like to show my gratitude to our HOD sir, Iiche Crc coordinators, and all our staff members for their dedication. I thank everyone gathered here for patiently listening my submit. Once again, thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Chidambaram, for your brief report on student chapter. Now I request Sri Nagarajan sir, Chairman IACHE CRC, to give away the felicitation address.
Good evening to you all. My warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Raghuraman, and Mr. S. Gnanasegaran from Singapore. It's a nice organization. I thank Shiba Madam, HOD, Mr. Dinesh Kumar, and the student chapter, office bearers, Shakti Priya, Chidambaram, etc. It's a nice program. I think this is the 8th webinar conducted with IACHE CRC. Before lockdown, I think till mid-March, we were active. Myself and Gokul used to go to colleges and take the special guests and conduct the programs live with live audience. But unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we are not able to meet in person. But this kind of platforms really give an opportunity to see us all, at least on the screens. And also, we are utilizing this time very effectively by organizing guest lectures with prominent speakers on very useful topics. Even today's topic is on IT. I think because of IT only today we have this webinar because IT has provided this platform, which is really helping us. And as I mentioned to Mr. Raghuraman, I was able to participate in many webinars. I have also given training sessions. Some of you in St. Peter's College also might have attended my webinar training sessions on process engineering subjects through iFluids. And it's really a great pleasure to be among the youngsters. We feel young when we are with you. And also we are proud to share our experience and knowledge so that you can choose a proper career path and you can plan your career. So in that respect, these programs really help the students. And I thank the organizers, especially the HOD, Mr. Dr. Dinesh Kumar and Madam Shiba, for taking this initiative and arranging such seminars. With that, I welcome you all once again, and let us have a fruitful session today. And I special welcome to Mr. Raghuraman for his speech on the IT solutions, which is very apt in today's environment, which is very essential. I think without digital, we cannot move forward. So I think of olden days where only analog that I have seen a very huge computers when I was in EIL, and later we got the telephone lines and then workstations, and slowly developed so much. Now everyone has at least a laptop at home, and children are playing with iPads, and mobile phones are much more advanced. So many things have happened in the IT sector, and all are really helping us to advance in our lives. With that, I request Gokul to take it forward. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. D. Gokul, Honorary Secretary of IICHE CRC, to give away the felicitation address. Gokul, sir, you have been muted actually. Could not hear you.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. So very good evening to all present here. I think it's an immense pleasure to see all the, I think, three-digit students who could able to join this webinar. So definitely, I think this is, I think, from IICH CRC. It is the 8th webinar which we are taking it up from the various student chapter. Definitely, I think this kind of a webinar is required at this COVID situation because the students are already sitting in the home, and they are sitting with the four wall and only with the gadgets and maybe books and some more online classes. But definitely, I think the IICCRC has taken an immediate precautions, we can say, because like almost from the month of August, we have organized two memorial lectures and then one panel discussion. And from October onwards, I think this is 8th which we are going up. And today we have our speaker, Raghuram sir. I think he's one of the prominent person in especially in the SIMS info system. He is already working with the IICHA in a long period of time. I think he has even handled one day session with all the chemical engineering students at Anna University. So definitely we are so happy and glad, sir. I think you have joined today. Definitely, I think today's session is going to become something highlighted because the digital transformation, the world itself is looking forward in Industry 4.0, and now the artificial intelligence, machine learning, digital big data analytics, many things is going to change. Another is going to just within a fraction of years, I think 2 to 3 years, we are going to see something so different. IoT is going to play a very important role. So definitely, what is the role of chemical is going to be there, and what is the opportunity which is behind you, and especially I think the final years or third years already. I think they are quite maybe we can say because of COVID they are not much progressive. But don't worry about it. That is what our Raghuram sir is going to clear your the mind what you have lots of doubts, and he is going to address the same thing to all of us, and also to the chemical engineering students of all the engineering college. I think learning it's not it's one of the best thing I can say, but still you have to acquire some more skill sets. So you have to go and you have to get it. What are the skill sets is required, like learning a software or knowing about more about the process design or getting inside the internship. So please do that because now the job market is going to become so tough, and definitely I think your competitiveness is going to increase. But everybody is going to have a very good opportunity. Nevertheless, it's only like you're going to have some time period lag. If your friend is going to place in very big company, is going to earn per month 50,000, you're going to take it up another 2 years. That's it going to happen. But what you are going to do, you plan it up, have a vision. Definitely the opportunities chemical is very enormous. Today, I think our Prime Minister also said within a 5 years, so many refinery operations is going to happen in India. So it's all like a positive note for especially for chemical engineers, and you are all going to enjoy for that. So wishing you all the best. Definitely, St. Peter's Institute of Technology is almost doing a lots of work on IICHE, and also we thank our Dinesh sir and Shiva ma'am to initiate within a short span of time, and also for all the students who could able to join at the evening and make this event a grand success. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Gokul sir, for your brief felicitation address. Now I request Agilan of final year, Executive Committee Member, ISCHE SPCT Student Chapter, to introduce our distinguished chief guest.
Good evening, one and all present here. It is my pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Mr. L. Raghuraman, Head of the Global Business Development, SIM Info Systems. He has more than 25 years of experience with world's leading companies in specialty chemical manufacturing and marketing at McDermott USA, Leo Ranal UK, Skering Germany, Shipley Japan. He is responsible for promoting all digital and industry 4.0 solutions and providing IoT labs for premium technical universities. For the past 5 years, associated as a global business development manager for SIM Info Systems Private Limited, Chennai, the world leader in dynamic simulator supporting chemical processing and power plants and bringing the same high-end simulation technology as a virtual lab into engineering academic institutes. We are very glad to have you here, sir. It is my privilege to welcome our distinguished speaker of the day to take over the session.
Thank you, sir. I thank you one and all. It's a very fantastic evening, and it's a great pleasure to to be with you all one and all. And I thank you, Chairman of IACHE, Dr. Nagarajan sir, and the scientist Gokul, and all the team members associated from St. Peter's Engineering and Technology Institution, Chennai. And it gives immense pleasure. And this day is going to be the day of lights. See, தமிழ்ல சொல்ல போனா இது வந்து கார்த்திகை மாசம். கார்த்திகை மாசம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எல்லாருமே ஒளி வீசக்கூடியது. So the same light I'm going to bring into the minds of the greatest potential chemical engineers now into this complete network. So I'm going to lit the lamp. அகல் விளக்க தீபம் ஏற்றணும்னு சொல்லுவீங்களா கார்த்திகை மாசத்துல, அது மாதிரி தான் நான் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இன்னைக்கு வந்து என்னுடைய அகல் விளக்கு கொண்டு உங்களுடைய அந்த டார்க்னஸ் ஃப்ரம் த மைண்ட் I will be eliminating the darkness, bringing the light, the glorious light into your life in the career of chemical engineering. And yes, first of all, I want to break the big secret that I know you will be all enjoying, especially the whole St. Peter's Engineering College will be amazed to hear and will be very much happy to listen this great secret and information which I'm going to provide now. See, the chemical engineering graduates of South India, they are having always a mental inhibition of their limitation. That is what I can say. When a fresh graduate coming out of the college, either he may dream for 20,000, 30,000 salary as a max. Otherwise, he is not having any hopes of getting jobs. And the maximum, some students, if you get skilled, I may get some 40,000 like that as a fresh graduate. Now, I'm unveiling the phantom for the greatest potential for a fresh BTech chemical. Hello? I'm okay. You're all okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes, sir.
audible?
I request all the students to unmute. So don't, mute yourself. Don't unmute and don't disturb. Otherwise, you'll be removed from the Zoom platform. Okay, sir. Please continue, sir. Sorry, sir.
Yeah. See, the phantom I'm going to unveil now. The phantom is this. See, for a fresh BTech chemical engineering graduate, the package is how much 300,000 INR. அதாவது தமிழ்ல சொன்னா 3 லட்சம் ரூபாய் per month is the salary for a fresh BTech chemical engineering student. So surprised, don't get surprised whether the salary may be in Singapore or Dubai or anywhere in this kind of European countries or US. No, it is happening in our own nation itself. It is happened through the leadership of Dr. Vijay Parthasarathi, your own alumni for the first set of batch from 98 to 2002 from St. Peter's Engineering College, Avadi. The personality, the greatest personality. So I am saluting Dr. Vijay Parthasarathi, who is heading the HOD and professor of University of Petroleum and Energy Studies located in Dehradun. He did his BTech chemical engineering from 98 to 2002 and then MTech in VIT Vellore. Then he did very specialization research in polymerization chemistry, polymerization, all kind of very, the keen molecules of polymer attractions. And he was awarded, a great gold medal from IIT Chennai, Madras. Yes. And after a few stints in academy in down south, he was given a great opportunity to work with University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, where under him 1,000 chemical engineers are grooming. See, when I mentioned 1,000 chemical engineers, see the astonishing, the flow of chemical engineering students required for this world and for this nation. And he is preparing each and every student to the industry needs. What actual industry needs, they bring it into the classrooms. See, that's what when I was telling about this kind of package of 3 lakhs per month, how it is possible when our student of South India never dreamt not more than 30,000 or 20,000 to begin with. It is all the happening thing is that yes, the real domain, the core domain with the IT. That is what the University of Petroleum Energy Studies, they formulated this unique way of academic teaching, collaborating with the world-class chemical processing giants, naming McDermott, Shell, all the big giants and Reliance. Everybody are associated with the curriculum framing, and they brought everything into the what you can say the vision of Industry 4.0 into their own classrooms by investing heavily. For example, so we provided our Pro Simulator, the complete simulation module. They purchased it for of 5 million Indian rupees, and they brought all the world class IoT labs into the whole curriculum. So this is the first initiative. I want to thank the Institute of St. Peter to bring the greatest potential of personality of Dr. Vijay Parsardi, and he should be the lighthouse for all the students from St. Peter Engineering College and to every all the students of Tamil Nadu. So the key word is that yes, everything updating with the digitalization. The word digitalization, which is the we can ubiquitous word for this. It's the ubiquitous word, and it's relevant in all our walk of life. And is in this respect, yes. Now I want to bring my company. See, our company Sim Info System, which is founded by Mr. V. Raman. It's a very proud thing to say that, and I am just giving a very big glory to his greatest intelligence of our South Indian, especially our Tamilan intelligence. For the past 15 years, we are spread globally in the sense more than 80 countries. We are providing a unique solution for the process engineering with the partnership of Yokogawa, Japan. From the day one, 2005, we started our company. Now 2015, we started with 4 chemical engineers. Now we are running with 100 chemical engineers and in multi-partnership, multi-location throughout the globe. So this is the only company in this part of Asia, the proud to say. The man, the founder, the great, I can say, Mr. Ramanji, who was having a stint of 3 decades with Chennai refineries. Earlier it's called Madras refineries. Yes, during his tenure, he was given the opportunity, bring this digitalization in the year 87. Yeah, 87, 88. He is the first person to get exposed to this simulations through the US technology has been brought down. It's imported from US. Our ministry has approved for this technology. The long thought, and they brought this simulation technology into our Manali refinery, and Mr. Raman was heading those department. Yes, see, in his in the process of implementing simulation technology, and he found it's a very pinching thing. We are investing millions of dollars or importing this software to our country, and a lot of restriction. See, now it's all very easy. Now it's all transparent. We can anything we can get it on. Just think 35 years ago, how difficulty to get a thing. Even for small change, they have to mail it, they have to trunk it and wait for things. But one grit and determination of Mr. Raman had made, yes, I want invent and architect this kind of softwares for our own country welfare, and I want to save our nation foreign exchange. I want to prove that we can able to do it to the world. Such a grit and determination made him to launch this organization. 2000. Hello. Yeah, and in the span of 15 years, we had started with the Yokogawa, Japan, and it has been followed by Honeywell, and it from Aveva, and now throughout the globe. So our engineers are working for the, it is, we can say it's a hub of chemical engineering, working for global projects, backing the Japanese and American for the complete, what you can say. See, this Yokogawa, as you know, is a world leader in automation. So all the software development will be provided by us along with the engineers. So if, for example, if they're getting a very big project from Saudi Aramco, so we will be doing all detailed engineering here along with our engineers. Yes, the same thing. The biggest methanol plant come in just operating in Houston. All detail engineering will be collected, and that will all everything will be done. So the for the complete factory acceptance test, we will be doing everything, bringing this all this detailed engineering. Our chemical engineers will be tasking to bring the whole plant, and this is a very core of our dynamic simulation application, that is optimizing the plant through digitalization. So this will happen before the commissioning of the plant. So the one of the core thing, critical thing, we do everything in our Chennai office, and it will be taken to the globally. And our engineering team will be flying back to their site, and they're doing the, all the support. And for the reason, yes, we have our throughout globe, we have the offices associated. To start with, in Southeast Asia, Singapore, Eco, Goa. So recently, in this COVID period also, we got a very big project of fertilizer. Fertilizer, that is, they are the biggest ammonia, urea, sulfuric acid, phosphoric acid manufacturing in Brunei. So Yokogawa, Singapore has provided this opportunity because everybody knows, everybody was skeptical in this lockdown how we are going to execute the project. But no, the same ambitious team of Info system, excellently they executed, and we were really appreciated by the Japanese people, and they just flooded with orders. And after this, no, maybe a couple of 2 months, another 10 orders we're going to get it. This is all why I want to see that the young people, now you're all in the era of digitalization. In this era of digitalization, this era, the word digital is ubiquitous, and it's it's a relevant walk in walk of all our life. We have to walk with that, sleep with that, live with that. So what is the digital is? Digital is just connecting, hardware, software, and the domain expertise. This I'm just highlighting for our chemical engineering. The hardware and software will be connected with the core expertise of the domain chemical engineering. Noted. This domain, brings the complete scenario. Like, yes, we'll call this the digital discussion. This what happened. This what happened very early of this year, because we have come to that such a way, because this digital discussion in the COVID period, this is the only biggest advantage we got it to execute this project. February we got the project. March last week we all stuck with lockdown. Fine, no problem. Yes, now the digital technology, I'm going to brief you how it has helped to achieve the greatest landmark victory for our team. The digital discussion, yes, just with your smart tablet or smart desktop, and connecting with internet and Wi-Fi, and plugging, and with it is plugging with the gateway, and the whole scenario of the plant you can describe to your client. The client sits in Brunei, and it is coordinated to Singapore office. Yes, our engineer takes each and every step. This is so when you plug in the project of petrochemical plant, the 3D model for the plant. Yes, we brought it, and we are taking the client virtually along with us. So we are taking along with this, and the whole scenario started from civil engineering onwards. So the discussion has taken place there. So the discussions like this, the civil engineering part, and how fast track it can be completed. Now comes the mechanical, and all this instrumentation. Every stage has been, toured to the whole plant. Whole plant we have toured them. We took them and toured them, and we brought everything on table. The discussion table has been brought the we can say the right solutions digitally to the client, and the client really was surprised and very happy, and really they are all appreciating our Indian intelligence of IT. That's what has happened now. So this one example, this is the biggest plant, I mean, in Brunei. So we are doing for the ammonia plant. Now they are given subsequent plant of urea, DAP, sulfuric acid, phosphoric acid. As a chemical engineer, so my directions for you is that you should get totally exposed to this new era of digitalization, and plugging only with your engineering, chemical engineering will not suffice. And is this all possible now? Now, in the sense, yes, with this word of what I can say, in this process, chemical engineering industry, starting with dynamic simulation of 2D, now it has went up to 3D. 3D also, just giving an example of Brunei plant. Then went to 4D. Then it has went now up to 5D. The whole complete project management, everything. 5D is a management simulations. So this is the biggest scopes available, and there are drench of knowledge, drench of right attitude engineers. No, for that to fill the gap, yes, we need engineers who are really ready for this kind of opportunity to take it. And fortunately, Dr. Vijay Pasari, with his great support of his management, great vision, yes, under his 1,000 chemical engineers, he is providing this kind of facilities, and made them a successful career of chemical engineering, bagging this kind of salaries. And every year, 1,000, just think, 1,000 chemical engineers. That is not suffice. That is not enough for this present scenario. And the post of this COVID, it is going to be paradigm shift in this technology. That's the technology is nothing but our dynamic simulation. Yes. Now I come up with our IIoT, Industrial Internet of Things. So fortunately, we are blessed to associate with Dr. Ramnath Mani. See, Dr. Ramnath Mani is a IIT Kharagpur alumni. In the early 70s, he has completed with a gold medalist from IIT Kharagpur, and he is the first personality to bring the automation technology into our country. Automation. So for every revolution, he was in the third revolution. As you all know, industry 1.0, it's all mechanical, and then you get into the steam and hydro, all the power. Next comes the I2, that is 2.0. 2.0 is nothing but the electricity as available, and assembly lines, mass production, all happened in industry 2.0. In industry 3.0, yes, all this automation and computerization happened. That period, Dr. Ramnath Mani brought this, all the giants into India, like Rockwell. He brought Rockwell, Alan Bradley. So he was vice president to take out the complete pan-India operation, bringing this automation technology into our country. Yes. Now we are just dipped into industry 4.0. As you all know, it's a cyber, physical, hardware, software, integrated with internet. This is the thing now happening. Yes. Now because since they are our partner, the company called his founded company is called Automation Excellence in Chennai. Yes, they are into the real IIoT. IIoT, that is the demand of from the day one. Now it's already into that. Now the demand, I'm going to brief how the demand is there. How practically we as a team of SIM Info System Automation Technology made this happen in our country. See, in a circle, see, of a 360-degree, you will find, for a chemical engineering, 75% is dynamic simulation with the core domain expertise. 25% will be the IIoT. IIoT is a combination of artificial intelligence, big data, machine learning, everything comes under that. Now, yes, this for the proof of this technology, Mr. Ramnath Mani had roped in SEEQ, the #1 big data company from Seattle, Washington, USA, and Ignition, that's the greatest platform. That company is big data, and this company is artificial intelligence. So all together brought it into one platform, and they had made a very big, because in this Fortune 500 companies, now almost 300 companies are supported by these technology companies. And Ignition is from California, and big SEQ from Washington, Seattle, and now they have made a drastic transformation. As all know, the Fortune 500 companies, 75% of the company now they all turn to this IIoT. Yes, to seeing is a believing, knowing, feel to feed it. We brought this technology, and Saint Gobain plant in Sri Peramadur had made a successful connection of 10 plants. So there, Saint Gobain, the giant, the French company. So where we are providing our IIoT solutions, the dynamic simulation technologies, and this IIoT with the 10 plants have been integrated. See, the plant one is in Mexico, another plant in Los Angeles, and two plants at Europe, and another two plant in India. So all these plants, the 10 plants have been integrated with IIoT. So the real sense of IIoT, yes, I'm proud to say that you will know many real IIoT solutions from us only, because in generally now it has become a buzzword or mantra. Everybody confounded with the whole humankind has confounded with the IIoT and all, and this mantra, this about the buzzword IIoT, we give the real sense and meaning of it. And with this combination of these two platforms, the world has been drastically changed. And for information, I will give you data, starting with McKinsey Global Institute. See, they predict around $5 trillion to $11 trillion within 2020 to 25 to make the the impact of IIoT for the economy, of all the companies and the corporates. So the thing will be that, so $5 to $11 trillion will be the economic impact through IIoT. Just imagine. So, and it's all year on. They made a calculation at $3.3 trillion per year. So 2025, just think, it's all 11 to 12 trillion dollars. This is from McKinsey Global Institute. Another information from Cisco. Everybody knows Cisco, the giant of networking company, of this integrated world. They are suggesting that connecting people, networking, and once again, chemical engineering, processing, data applications, see, everything, they are making a complete, the estimate of within 10 years, this is going to be a 25 to 30 trillion dollars. So first I'm telling about the predicted, and now the suggested, the economy. And is the biggest economy impact of this $25 trillion going to happen within a decade, from 2020 to 2030. This is suggested by Cisco. And you will be all knowing this Boston group of consulting from Boston. See, they made a very big proof for IIoT. They made a success of reducing the cost of the power plant, especially you'll be knowing everywhere that there's a big loss during transmission, distribution, generation, and this this very big impact of carbon footprint. The IIoT solutions come into the picture. They saved around $10 billion, and it's around 20% of the whole project cost. And the world is saved from the greenhouse. All happened through IIoT, and everything is modeled through simulations. Simulations starting from 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D. So this is the happening scenarios. Throughout the globe, the scenario is this. Now, let me give a point like this. How the greatest energy, the resource of of chemical engineers is available only in our country for the global needs, for the global needs. And globally everybody accepted from, because I used to travel from US to Japan. It's my biggest geography. Wherever I go, the continents, the people appreciate for our Indian chemical engineering intelligence. See, surprisingly, my guru, Dr. Panjanathan, is from Annamalai University. Our Nagaraj definitely knows him. See, he was a research head for Castrol lubricants. Now, now he is around 76 years old. Sir has come down from US and settled down in Hyderabad and doing consultancy. In US, all the top major chemical manufacturing companies will be having a vice president or a director or the chief technologist, all from Annamalai University. I'm very, very proud. So we are also a part of Annamalai University, and I did my diploma on chemical process and instrumentation control from Annamalai University only. And in US, all the top major, because US is the giant. You name DuPont, all the top major companies, McDermott, all these companies, they have our, the intelligence from Annamalai University's Department of Chemical Engineering. It is to just one tip of the iceberg. I told about Dr. Panchanathan. That was the greatest respect for our Indian chemical engineering, and so to say. And you will be everybody knows that now our great Mukesh Ambani ji. Nobody have in a wildest dream that they're going to make such a world biggest refinery plant. He is a alumni of ICT, where our godfather, Dr. Ganapati Yadav, under Dr. Ganapati Yadav, yes. And this is happened because if you see genetically, I was so astonished and I was accepted also. We are tuned for the chemical engineering inclination towards that. So that is all available in your genes now. Now my actually I want to open your thinking. That is totally, you should be with all my information. You should now open your mind. Now இந்த அழகா தமிழ்ல சொல்லணும்னா பாத்தீங்கன்னா, இந்த கார்த்திகை தீபத்துல நான் ஒரு அகல் விளக்கா வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு இருக்கிற அத்தனை பேருக்கு ஒளியேற்றது நான் வந்திருக்கேன் நான். Because the glory of light. So everybody, even pathina in the particular admission, there is a downfall of chemical in admission. People never understand the value of it. But I really appreciate now the whole student team available in front of me. You take it from me. So you are going to rule this world. See, and for that, the world is waiting for you. For example, in our 100 chemical engineers team, we recruit fresh chemical engineers from our associated academy institution, Kung Engineering College. See, the thing is that those who are vision oriented can succeed now. Then later also. See, they had implemented a simulation lab 5-6 years back. And every year we used to recruit some 10 to 15 fresh engineering graduates. And we will be providing training. And you never thought within 3 to 6 months, they will be shifted to various global projects. So, and we give equal opportunity to boys and girls. See, I can say to say, I think many girl students will be in this team now. They'll be listening. I want to salute that you all taken this chemical engineering as a great career. Yes, it's a wise decision. The thing is that everybody fall into the all the regular tracks. That is making a computer science or IT, or get into the IT field, IT industry. Things are get all saturated, especially for the girl students. So for my appreciation into this chemical engineering, yes, world is awaiting you with a strong domain. I said with IT, what I'm going to mention now. See, and girl students have the very good intelligence of design. Yes, this is a very core of any chemical engineering plant, other processing plant, a complete range for all the core, starting from energy refineries up to the pharma. Everything has to be designed. So the girl students having the knack, naturally God has given that kind of talent for the passion, intelligence of making successful designers. So in our organization also, we have more than 15 girl students. Freshly they have been recruited and they'll be trained. So to surprise you, especially our Tamil girls, they all, basically they're all society driven. There are some stigma or taboo, not venturing into other part of the state itself. But in our organization, those we recruited from Pong Engineering College, the girl students from nearby villages like Namakkal, Erode, Salem, they never, thought of a, organization in IT where they're going to enjoy the real life as well as their own religions. We provided them and we deputed them each and every, 2-3 years experienced girl students into the projects. See, for example, I can just give 2-3 examples. Miss Priya from our organization, she was given the project for common fertilizers in Vietnam, Hanoi City. So 1 year with the coordination with the Singapore office, she was deputed for 1 year. Camo fertilizers. If you just check, CAMAU, Camo fertilizers. Successful. It was done by the girl, Priya. Miss Priya, successfully she made it. Just think how our Indian girl with a Tamil culture and background, how she had made dare enough to interact with the international team. See, that is the biggest team. Every time the team of 10-15 people come to our office, they make all the factory acceptance tests, and our team has to go there, implement that, and she will be heading that. And she will be taking from 20 to 30 engineers over there. Yes, same thing. Miss Janaki, Mrs. Janaki. Mrs. Janaki, she is also from Engineering College, and she is from very remote village from Namakkal. See, in a span of 5 to 6 years experience, even after his homely way, after her second childbirth, she was given opportunity to fly down to US to coordinate with an ethanol plant in Louisiana. So there is no cap, there is no prevention for the expertise. So how the success happen? Because they're all strong academic background. So you all know that how dedication. So we that's the reason now we select those kind of students from that kind of rural background. And with the tag of Kongu Engineering College, we give a quality education of chemical engineering under the leadership of Dr. Saravanan and the team. They really make the real value of chemical engineering. And these girls have proven that. They've proven it. And that's what I'm telling. Equal and more opportunities. And for especially the girl child, see, they have to go for a family way. Not like boys. Yes, after the marriage, boy, that's a different thing. But for the girl child, even a gap she can take. When she got strong domain and expertise with the IT and all this, talked with software knowledges, she can make it from home. And in later stages, even she can take 5 to 10 years gap also, and then she can shine with this already embedded intelligence for her own career. So that is the greatest opportunity available for our girl students. And the thing is that you should be very, very thorough in the academy. So all our transport phenomena, mass transfer, heat transfer, chemical reaction kinetics. See, you should be well versed. Other things comes, other skilling. These are all skillings only, I'm telling. See, you can get skilled. If you get an opportunity to make a crack, our exams of our company, yes, that's also possible. But nowadays, what happened? The industry is looking for the candidate ready, because they don't have the time. Unfortunately, you will be surprised to know, in our company, last year, chemical engineers with experience of 3 to 4 years, they are given a very big red corporate welcome with the giants which have started operations in India, especially in Bangalore and Chennai. Around some 5-6 engineers having a 3 years experience, 3 to 4 years experience, around 5 to 6 engineers, they were observed with Accenture. Nobody thought that Accenture, a software company, how they can welcoming chemical engineering domain. You will be surprised to know. See, we provide a 20,000 rupees as salary for a fresh graduate. Within 3 years, now they are paid around a lakh at Accenture. This is one simple example. This has happened in our next to our company is located in IT corridor in Taramani. So another group and batch, they all went to Bangalore with the Yokogawa. Yokogawa has opened their office in Bangalore. And another 5-6. So everywhere now, all the top companies, they are all landing into India. And they found this is the only place where they get the right people with a great intelligence, and honest people. And with this reason of it's all telling about the COVID. After the COVID, everybody lost the confidence with China. They don't bother about shelling more dollars. Even the more dollars, they want to come to India. Even that is not a big deal for them, but they are reaping multiple benefits. That's the reason there are more 5-6 companies recently within a span of 1 year. All the giant McDermott, they also launched office. So all the top people, they are launched their office in India, and especially they are scouting engineers with experience of simulation background. As I mentioned, the simulation from starting from 2D, 3D, 4D, and 5D. This is the biggest, the ladder. The ladder has been expanded, and those who are equipped, really they are need of this industry. So now I have just brought you to the ocean of opportunity in front of you. It is how you are going to take this opportunity. This opportunity, we are here, the whole team is here. We see the whole team. It's myself and our chairman IACG Dr. Nagaran sir, and your HOD Dr. Dinesh ji, and scientist Gokul, and I'm available. This is my ambitions. Only ambition is that why can't you people back the same 3 lakh per month as a bit chemical engineer? இவ்வளவு நல்லா இருக்கும் பாருங்க. அதாவது எதுவும் ஆச்சரியத்தை கொடுக்கும் பாருங்க. அது ஒரு நிம்மதியான, அதாவது ஐடி மாதிரி ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் பண்ணிட்டு உங்க வாழ்க்கையை பாத்தீங்கன்னா எல்லாருமே ஐடில சேச்சுரேஷன் வந்துருச்சு. இன்னைக்கு ஐடி பத்தி எல்லாருக்குமே பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு பிட்டர் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் as well as எதுக்குன்னா அந்த கோர் காம்பிடன்சி அவங்களுக்கு இல்ல. Everybody can join, everybody go into IT, but not. This is a core domain of chemical engineering with IT. Here you're going to make in a unique the breed. And as our chemical engineer is the mother of all engineers, this is going to be you are going to bring every engineer into the platform, and you are going to be the greatest leaders. See, this is why I told about my Guruji, Dr. Panchanathan. He is a leader. The castrol, all the நம்ம வண்டியில போற 2-wheeler போற lubricantல இருந்து all the major lubricantல யார் கண்டுபிடிச்சதுன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க? டாக்டர் பஞ்சநாதன் கண்டுபிடிச்ச ஃபார்முலாங்க, அவர் கண்டுபிடிச்சது. அது மாதிரி எத்தனையோ அடிக்கிட்டே போகலாம். இது பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு லூப்ரிகன்ட் பெட்ரோ பேஸ்னு சொல்லி ஆரம்பிச்சது பாத்தீங்கன்னா இன்னைக்கு மாலிகுலர் ஃபார்மா மாலிகுலர்ல இருந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா எவ்ரிதிங். See, ஒரு 5 years பேக் பாத்தீங்கன்னா நான் already yes, the importance of digitalization has been understood 30 years in different refineries. That is why simulation has come up, and all the core major big processing plant are applied all long back. See, you will be knowing Indian pharma industries are the global leaders. Just 5 years back, if you go to any pharma plant, they need only a basic chemistry to run the 2-3 reactors or multiple reactors or lab. Now, I got an opportunity to meet the world-class pharma manufacturers, and conclave along with the big manufacturers team. I was traveling along with them. I was taken to the plant and surprised to know everybody has been converting with SCADA, with the DCS, and a part of it with I am now the IIoT. So now everybody is converting for this reason because they have to be competitive, highly competitive. One example, I was so thrilled to know that we have a discussion with the vice president of Glenmark. The Candid Beat ஒரு ஸ்கின் ஆயின்மெண்ட்டுங்க, உலக பிரசித்தி அந்த கம்பெனி. அவங்க கிளென்மார்க்கு அவங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா பிளான்ட் அங்கலேஷ்வரில் இருக்கு. நாங்க போயிருந்தேன் நான். அப்போ பாத்தீங்கன்னா அவங்க இந்த ரீவேம்ப் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. இந்த ரீவேம்ப் பாத்தீங்கன்னா அவர் சொன்ன விஷயம், இனி பாத்தீங்கன்னா வித் கெமிஸ்ட்ரி, ஒன்லி வித் பேசிக் கெமிஸ்ட்ரி we can't run the plants. We need a chemical engineer to run the plant because everything is the core domain and IT. So we need this kind of knowledge, that is the coupled knowledge of the core domain with IT. Now same thing when I have a chance to visit Sun Pharma industry. So they are having 70 reactors. கருங்குழி நம்ம ஊர் பக்கத்துல மதுரை பக்கத்துல இருக்கு. இப்போ பாத்தீங்கன்னா இந்த விசிட்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு இந்த கம்பெனி விசிட் பண்ணும்போது பாத்தீங்கன்னா அவங்க made aside of 300 crores for making all automations, especially for these conversions, because the MD will be knowing the status through his app, by his handphone, whatever things happening in his plant. So this, all this, if you visualize, you will be mind blocked. How the technology has grown, how the technology we should learn, how technology we should get exposed. Otherwise, where we will be? Really, we will be unplugged. With the plugging of engineering as a degree, nothing will open. Nothing will open. And the scenario, the post-COVID has brought like this, and equally it has brought the opportunity. It is equally and I can say amazingly, it is only the just opening of your mind for the new possibilities. Yes, as young graduates of chemical engineers of third year and fourth year, really it will be big eye opener this section, and this session really kindle your thought. நான் முதல்ல சொன்னாலும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு இருக்க ஒரு அகல்ல இருக்க அந்த ஒளி, அந்த தீபத்தை ஏற்றுறது இன்னைக்கு விஷயமா பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, ஏன்னா நம்மளுடைய ஐயா அப்துல் கலாம் ஐயா வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா குத்து விளக்கா நம்ம இருக்கிறதோட பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த குத்து விளக்குல ஒரு தீபமா நம்ம இருக்கணும். ஏன்னா அது வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மற்ற எல்லாருக்கும் ஒளி வீசும். ஸோ இப்போ என்னுடைய பெரும் நோக்கமே வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, ஐ வாண்ட் டு மேக் திஸ் அவர் கண்ட்ரி சர்ப்ளஸ் வித் திஸ் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் intelligence of chemical engineers. See, another big instance I want to share with you. In my regular global trips to visit my clients and all, I had a visit to Casablanca. எல்லாமே ஜேம்ஸ் பாண்ட் படத்துல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா காசாபிளாங்கா தான் காட்டுவாங்க. எல்லாம் ஜேம்ஸ் பாண்ட் மாதிரி இறங்குவாங்க. இந்த காசாபிளாங்காங்கிறது மொராக்கோ நாட்டோட தலைநகரம். இட் இஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பிரான்ஸ் கிட்ட ஸ்பெயின் பக்கத்துல இருக்குது. ஸோ ஐ வாஸ் இன்வைட்டட் பை த world biggest phosphate manufacturing company called OCP. Even now you can go and Google பண்ணி பாருங்க. OCP, the giant company which is producing ammonia, urea, sulfuric acid, phosphoric acid. And my close friend Dr. Ahmed Bichri is a Moroccan, and it's a French colony, and he is vice president. And now they are totally a very dedicated organization called DIPS. That is all for the digitalization, IoT, process simulations. Everything they want to make it in a separate entity. And he requested to send around 20 simulated chemical engineering simulation experience and IoT. Now where I can go for it? Just tell me. Just now, this came in the month of October. Now January they are all opening the plant, and they are invested more than some $70 million for sulfuric acid plant, and they want this team for totally dedicated for that, and they want everything. They want to go for this digitalization, automation, and they want, especially after seeing me and seeing our whole, because they're surprised, because they never believe they believe only the white skin. They thought that it may be from France, it may be from US, or it may be from Japan. The simulation technology will evolve. No. See, it has evolved in our own Indian breed, and this highly competitive. If they spend some $2 million for French Unisem, they will be spending only just half of it for us. See the saving. So this is the reason they are looking for, and they want to establish. And this is not for one requirement. I was before the COVID, in the month of January, I was invited by the government of Thailand. எல்லாருக்கும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா தாய்லாந்து வந்து ஒரு அழகான இயற்கையான ஊர். நம்ம ஊர்ல எல்லாமே அங்க வந்து ஒரு டூர்ல தான் போவாங்க. எல்லாமே தாய்லாந்துல வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இயற்கை சூழ்நிலையும் வந்து hello. See the Thailand, it's really, you will not believe, Thailand is above petrochemical manufacturing. See, I also thought how this Thailand is going to be a greatest petrochemical manufacturer in this particular South Asian countries. Yes, after being there and working with the government of Thailand. See, government of Thailand has made a tie-up with German people, as bring as a brand of Thai German Institute, and they want to train all the new engineers to cope up with the emerging technologies like simulation, artificial big data, IoT, and this is a dedicated institute, TGI. Even if you go and Google in it, you can find these people are providing complete technology support to the all the petrochemical plants, which is beautifully lined up on the coast of Thailand. I mean, especially the Gulf of Thailand, where they got good discovery of gases, and this is the greatest source of raw material. I visited our Aditya Birla has got 10 plants lined up, and all this, DuPont plant is there. See, they take the only complete one source is there, and all this, it's just shining. All the lines from which is carrying the gas. I was so much happy to see. So it was not like when I go to Manali, I will get sick. Even my mind is positive. When I get to the enter in the Manali, I'll be sick. But I was so happy to note the beautiful environment they created for the chemical processing, petrochemical processing. See, they lined up with epichlorohydrin, all the major raw materials, and they're supplying worldwide. And Japanese people are the core investors. See, they are investing. The biggest automotive plant of Toyota is in Thailand. After going there and meeting with them, now the biggest investors are Japanese people. All these major specialty chemicals are Japanese. They are just forming the company. This is what happened last year, and within a couple of years, they are going to they are looking for big resources. For example, when I was talking to the vice president of TGI, he is a government of Thailand authority. He was telling me, Raghu, we are looking for hundreds of chemical engineers to work in our country's growth and prosperity. So can you have a right academy or the center where they can really train for our upcoming projects in our Thailand? Huh? All is available in Chonburu. That is the hub of this petrochemical. And he has requested me to, Mr. Boonle, requested me to get the resources of chemical engineering students, fresh chemical, as well as trained also. So everywhere, then I have a very big leap at Kenya and Ethiopia in Eastern Africa. See, in both the way, and the requirement is, as you know, Ethiopia, it is coming up with a very big fertilizer plant. There I have a very big requirement. Already our chemical engineering professor, faculty, they are working for many universities in Ethiopia. And the new chemical plants are coming up in Ethiopia. And in Kenya, Zimbabwe, and Zambia, Nigeria, here all in all, we are already established. And with the references, and they are looking for our big engineering team. See, we did it for on the background of Yokogawa or Honeywell. Now they want our own team. I mean, with our own brand Pro Simulator, they are much interested because all cost effective and very intelligent in Indian team, and they want to come to us to give the complete project itself. And everywhere, because as you know, all these places are rich in, all this mineral processing, like copper processing, refineries. If you go on Google in the African countries, there are 10 countries now. They are all evolving, especially for the manufacturing. And this was one example I told about Morocco. This is also a North African country, and yes, they already now given that requirement of our chemical engineers. So to compile all these facts and figures, now where I want to take this, the great now the human resource capital of a country to this requirement of global requirement. Now I want to make the big leap to take our people, and unfortunately, only few management who have got the vision, and those are all lucky. Yes, they could be able to get this opportunity and move out. And my thing is that I want to bring for our South Indian, especially for our Tamil Nadu chemical engineering, and in more than 30 institutions I like this department. I want to make each and every one of you to be successful like our UPSC, and you should be a shining star in the global scenarios. See, for this reason, recently I was called by because everybody knows it, they want to do it. Okay, simulation technology, yes, it's a company. The company gives opportunity, yes. Otherwise, if the management invest like Congo Engineering College or the different engineering colleges, they can all the students have the exposure of getting simulation labs. But yes, that goes very dim. And next comes the IoT labs. For this, I was called by the London School of Emerging Technologies. last month I was called by the director of the university, and the London College of Emerging Technology, yes, they are providing certification programs in IIoT, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and they are planning to bring IoT labs, as you were having our other mass transfer, e-transfer, reaction labs. Yes, another very important lab is going to be IoT lab. It's, IIoT is called IoT lab, especially for the academics. IoT lab. This IoT lab, yes, we are planning to bring this IoT lab for for the learning of IoT things in the classroom itself. This is can mean both the way. It's offline and online. And the School of Emerging Technologies was very happy to know my strength and association, and they want to collaborate with me, associate with me, and they want to bring this unique courses, online courses, offline courses, and especially the faculty developments, and the certification will be provided by London School, and the students can fly down to London, and even the IoT lab will be established. It's a mutually, it's a collaborative mode of bringing these emerging technologies, and this is really last month I was so mind boggled, and I was so happy that yes, because without that kind of support, I can't think. Even though I have that all energy, I have all the opportunity with me. Without a tool, how I can make my students enrich for this knowledge, and with God's blessing, divine blessing, I was welcomed by this London School of Emerging Technologies University. If you in Google also you can see that. Yes, we are planning to bring these courses in online and offline, and we are planning to bring the nationwide IoT labs. So I think this kind of information and vision for your career with this, a little spark. Once again, என்னால வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு தீபத்தை ஒரு ஒரு தீபத்தால ஒரு 1000 தீபத்தை இன்னைக்கு எனக்கு ஒளி கொடுக்க முடிஞ்சதுங்கிற நம்பிக்கை எனக்கு இருக்கு. So I think now I can go for question session, and most of the people are waiting for it. Most welcome. கேட்கலாம் எல்லாரும்.
Thank you, sir. Any queries from your side? One query. Is any automation program offered by SIM Infosystem for chemical engineers?
See, we provide as a software. That's what I'm telling, no? See, we provide a software. We provide that has to be established in their own labs. That is, very simple, installation only. That's not high-tech labs. Even the computer lab can, install our software, and they go for the training. That is the best way we suggest, because as a company we don't have kind of special training and all. Because our focus is on the industry, on the global projects. And recently all the major institutions and universities, they are already installed. For example, in the month of July, Anna University, the Department of Chemical Engineering, through Professor N. Bala, as and with HOD ma'am, Lima ma'am, yes, they are really happy to have our software, and we made a big MOU with them. In the sense, because Anna University, as you know, and we are going to support for the great career success, and for that software is a must. Establishment or installation of our software is a must in the institution wherever they have. Yes, ma'am. Next.
Next question is that, do the company provide internship for IIoT to the chemical engineering students?
See, we provide internship, MTech students, internship for the chemical engineering students, and for IIoT. So I told, no, this is going to be the next new learning. This is the place I want to bring, because our IIoT division, this once again they're all engaged. For example, our 10 engineers are engaged in the IIoT operations of Saint Gobain, another 2-3 chemical plant, another 20 they are into Philippines. The team has been to Philippines. So we don't have the program of IIoT learning or teaching or as a training institution as such in our organizations. Yeah, maybe in future like this, with this emerging technologies, we have to bring the IoT to the institution. That is the only way.
Okay, thank you, sir. Next question is that can you tell the companies which recruit freshers in the simulation field?
Yes, see, to start with, we are the only company who recruit fresh graduates, fresh chemical engineering. As I mentioned very early in our discussion, we used to recruit 10 to 15 chemical engineers. And fortunately, in the year 2019 beginning, we recruited fresh graduates, more than 20 chemical engineering graduates in and around Chennai, from Satyabama, St. Joseph, where that time we got a big project from Honeywell. Yes, we used to recruit, and we look out for the infrastructure of the institutions, because we don't have time to train many. So we recommend at least they should have some kind of bridging of simulation technology with institution, or a program, a week-long program, 10 days program. That we used to conduct that. So that kind of exposure to students will really helpful to make the recruitments. And as I told, since Congo Engineering College have a dedicated simulation lab, we are very happy. Last week also we conducted a webinar, and no, they're going to add another 5-6 models, so that it becomes very easy for us, especially with the ammonia, big plants, ammonia, urea, and now they are ordering for a ammonia plant. So it becomes easy for us to get the recruitment of those engineering graduates now.
Any other queries? Sir, if like how to equip themselves after they're finishing their final year, how to equip themselves for their like entering into a simulation field, how to equip themselves, or they need to necessarily study the any simulation type of softwares to enter into this design field, anything? Can you say so?
Yeah, I will brief it. See, there are some few institutions, they give some ChemCAD designing and all. ICs and Aspens, yes, they are very good designing tool. Ours is a dynamic tool. Ours is a dynamic one. And students, those who are in third year and fourth year, really they should exposed. They have to exposed at least the ChemCAD. See, there are some few institutions, they are giving the design aspects, but that is not sufficient nowadays. So they should have look out for. See, what I'm recommending is, institutions can easily go for workshop like programs, or week program, or bridging. See, we conduct some bridge courses. That bridge courses, which cost, which will pinch very less for the students. See, we conducted bridge course for Satyabama and 2-3 big institutions for 1 week big, and in that bridge courses we found some good talents. So those talents has been freezed, and it has been given opportunity. Those people are given opportunity in last year, or the very immediate requirement is that we used to observe that. Like that only, we have taken more than 10 chemical engineers from Satyabama. So they went for a bridge course. So like that, no, I think few institutions, those who are in the tier 2 and the tier 4, they together they can plan. Like all this HOD of chemical engineering, they can together they can plan for a bridge course. That will give a hands-on exposure, because we bring and install our simulation software, and we give the hands-on training. Yes, where they will be given a theory session, they will be given a wide practical session, and it's a good opportunity for them. And recently, with the chapter of IICG, Professor Bala sir is planning to bring our online simulation program for the pan-India operations. Already the president of IICG, Dr. Basova, has given that nod to the go-ahead nod for, because the COVID has really suppressed this program. Otherwise, it was to been already in June, July itself, the program could have been floated. So due to the reason only, yes. And very soon, month of January, yes, for the IICG chapter, for the pan-India operations, more than 5,000 engineering students going to participate. Even these students can participate in IICG online simulation programs, which already has been planned. They can look out for the flyers from IICG, and our chairman sir is there for regional chapter, and scientist Gokul is available. And yes, they once announced from Calcutta, they will be issuing the note. So students can join for this program. Yes, and with this online simulation program, and this is an excellent program. We are already programmed and curriculum has been made. Only the period. So they once IICT, they are planning to come with January. The students can after the exam, because once again the exam come in between. So that's what we can be able to do it in this October, because then exams for November is going on, and it has been postponed to January. So that's should be a great opportunity for all the students. So that's what I'm just making them to understand and open their mind, and the opportunities are on the way now. So no need to worry at all. So sometimes they can insist to have the program at their own institution. If it fails also, this program is going to come handy, and they can go for an online simulation program. And this certification program definitely will line up with the opportunity of job opportunities. As I mentioned earlier, the wide opportunities post COVID is available for them, until otherwise they are exposed, at least with the basic certification. Fortunately, the IICT and the SIM-Info system had made a MOU, and we are just waiting for the day to come, and it's not long time. I think January should be the right time. Good, sir. And any other question?
Sir, question. What are the companies provide the IIoT internship in Chennai if the IIoT lab is added in the UG courses?
See, that is no big vacuum. Nobody in Chennai. See, everybody talk about the buzzword, the co-founded mantra, co-founded word in all the human minds, IIoT, IIoT. There is no true, to be very honest with you, there is no right institution available in Chennai or in the nation itself, because I'm bringing forth our mentor, Dr. Ramnath Mini. See, IIoT solutions we are providing into the industry, and there is no independent institutions or lab which can able to provide this kind of training. Yes, that's what I'm telling. So we are planning to bring this London School of Emerging Technologies. Once it comes, that kind of certification program will be greatly advantage and value additions. Otherwise, no, our people doesn't have the very true knowledge of IoT. It is only for the sake of even some institutions. Last year, they made a big banner that our institutions having IoT labs, and you will people will be getting all the IoT jobs and all. If you even go now to the institute, you will not provide, you will not see not even a sensor. That is really fooled the whole students community. They really fooled. They made a big ad that our institution is having IoT lab, this and all. Not even a single grassroots platform. They never made it. So be cautious. Just wait, and at least the real people, honest people are trying to come in, and at least I'm here, and our team is available, and you should even if anybody providing this opportunity, just check with us, because see, our intention is that you should not fail, you should not get trapped, because naturally they will draw you lakhs of rupees that will go in vain when that becomes a big loss for student as well as parents. We don't want, and yes, this is my sincere advice, and anything with regard to this, they really, I'm approachable, and our scientist Google sir is available, and our chairman sir is, our advisor is available, and I'm here to update the informations. So kindly don't get misguided. So many things have been spread like mushrooms. Just take, even last year newspaper, if you take, they, after 6 months, honestly, they agreed that நாங்க சும்மா வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா விளம்பரம் வந்து அட்மிஷனுக்காக தான் கூப்பிட்டு இருந்தாங்க, அட்மிஷனுக்காக நாங்க இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் பண்ண ஐடியாலாம் எங்களுக்கெல்லாம் இல்லை அப்படின்னு நிறைய பேர் எனக்கு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. அப்படின்னா ஏன்னா அந்த உள்ள இருக்க விஷயத்தை நான் வெளியே சொல்றேன் நான். அப்படின்னா எந்த அளவுக்கு இது ஏமாத்துற நோக்கத்திலாவே இருக்காங்க, அது ரொம்ப வேதனையா எனக்கு அமைஞ்சதுங்க. அதுல எனக்கு ஒரு பெரிய வைராகியமா இருந்தது. இனி ஒருத்தரும் வந்து ஏமாறக்கூடாது. அட்லீஸ்ட் இந்த ஒரு மீட்டிங்கே வந்து நான் அதுக்கு தான் வந்து ஐ வாஸ் ஸோ ஹாப்பி. அட்லீஸ்ட் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நான் இப்போ இந்த விஷயத்த சொன்னேன்னா அத்தனை பேரும் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு முன்னெச்சரிக்கையோட ஒரு காஷியஸா அவங்க வந்து இருப்பாங்க. அண்ட் தே வில் நாட் ரெக்ரெட் ஃபார் தர் மிஸ்டேக்ஸ். யா.
So, question is that ChemCAD or Aspen, which will be preferred more for freshers to enter into the field of simulation?
Good. See, Aspen ISIS, there are the great tool for the designing along with ChemCAD. See, these tools are enable the students for the designing aspects. Definitely, they can go for it. As well, I mean, I think most of the colleges having ICS, Aspen, and ChemCAD. And with my information, from today onwards, they should insist the HODs or the faculties to expose more of them into this ICS and Aspen, because everybody should will be having this kind of software in the institutions. And yes, they should go for with my recommendation, at least design simulation, they will get exposed. That's a need. That's also a good need is there. On the exposure simulations, for simulation exposure.
Raghuram, one thing to add here is ISIS student version or college version is much cheaper. Because I know for companies, I was in Petrofac and other big companies. For companies, if we buy the ISIS software, it is very expensive. Petrofac used to spend millions of dollars every year. They say what is called token system. So we used to have 600 tokens in Petrofac. But for academic use, ISIS is really cheap. So I think Venkateswara College of Engineering, SVC, they bought it long back. And also they set up some Honeywell lab also is there, industrial automation, etc. So I think it is recommended to all the academic people, especially the deciding authorities, to go in for purchasing this kind of software. That's where your new avenue will start. I think it is steady state simulation. The student should understand what Mr. Raghuraman is talking about is a dynamic simulation. Whereas the Aspen ISIS has both versions. It has steady state simulations, which is normally used by the design engineering companies where I worked for a long time. So that is for designing the plant. But after designing, when you want to really study the plant, the dynamic simulation helps. It is a real-time one. So any change in the process you affect in the dynamic simulation. So it will exactly show what is the impact, what is the result of that change. Examples in a simulation distillation column, if you change the reflux, affects the product purities, etc., will be seen. In steady state simulation, you will change the reflux and you get the result. But in the real life, a real distillation column, the dynamics is different. So how it changes and how much time it takes to affect the change. Because these are huge equipments. If you go to refineries, petrochemicals, if you affect one change in the feed rate or temperature or pressure, by the time you see the impact of these changes in the real plant, it takes maybe hours. So I think we need to, I think you are very right that we both together, ACHE and Mr. Raghuraman should join together, and first we have to get this idea into all the colleges. So I see this as a very big opportunity for our chemical engineers. So I request Mr. Professor Dinesh Kumar, and he is the HOD, he can take this forward. I think we will try our best to bring this knowledge into the institutions.
Sir, actually we have the Aspen ISIS, sir. We have already installed in our college. Raghuraman sir helps us in doing workshops with the students, because we have the simulation lab in our department. So it will be helpful for all the students. It is from the student side, they have actually given a query. If there's like 1 week workshop, so they have an hands-on training. Once colleges reopen, it will be useful, because we have all the softwares for 150 users. So Yeah, yes, sir. We have got it. So it will be useful for us because all the system we have, so that when an expert comes and we use all the simulation stuff, it will be very useful, I think. Uh,
It's very, very good to know that you have the simulation already established in your college. I think this kind of move should be taken by wherever, whichever colleges we go. I think we will try to spread this knowledge, and we should, as the most important thing is, it is a very better way of getting a good employment, and more, as you rightly said, you are not deviating from your subject, correct? So you are with your subject, what you have studied in the college is being used and applied, and also you are getting the right career path, which gives very good remuneration, etc. I think most colleges students come up with questions like this: where we will get job, which companies offer, all those things. Even now, people are asking. You might have seen. So I think we should take it forward, Raghuram. I think this is sincerely,
Bhagan, sir,
yeah.
tell me.
So we will go together. I think we will join together and try to help the institutions and establish whatever is basic infrastructure required to get our students value added. Then they will be job ready. What I say is job ready. That is our.
Rightly said, sir. Rightly said, sir. Actually, I'm happy that Mama ma'am was describing the facility. Yes, I see the Mama, ma'am, sorry. You are having ISIS and Aspen. Yes, the college, but it's every year you have to renew it. But our dynamics
Very
are
good.
purposeful for the need of only colleges. We brought it to very low cost operations, low cost value, and it's for just one time payment. And that's the reason many institutions are having our dynamic simulation. ISIS as well, management find difficulty for renewals. They have, but many colleges they have, but they're not renewed it. I think renewed it regularly. That's why she is very confident. We can do together. We can join with sir and Shiva ma'am and to conduct a workshop for 1 week with our dynamic software and simulation software. And from that we can take this is called the real initiation. And she was given that mark. They have
Yeah,
it, and many they have it, but they have to ready it, or they can go for minimum user of 25. We are putting 25 user license also. No cost. The first the two range of
you are right. I think there must be some academic members. Professors should be full-time devoted, or they should be first trained, and then they will train the students. And any updation, upgradation of their simulation knowledge can be with companies like yours. So there should be one or two academic professors taking charge of this, and they should update the knowledge and keep teaching the students.
Yes, sir. Actually, renewal, actually, it has been expired, but we got the sanction from management to renewal. So we'll be in 1 month's time, we'll be renewing the software. So as it goes, we'll definitely will get it. So that's why we are very confident about. So once it all the COVID situation goes on, we'll definitely contact you, Raghuram sir, and for support from Nagarajan sir also to jointly do a collaboration or any MOU signed between them, so that we have a constant workshop for every year students. So that will be where a connection between industry institute interaction will be there, sir.
Very, very good, madam. Thank you for your initiative and interest.
Yes, sir.
And really, Mr. Raghuram has shown a new career path for the chemical engineers.
Thank you, sir.
And I can tell you, in design engineering companies, I have handled as big as 100 engineers. In the last, when I retired from Petrofac, process department was having 100 engineers and designers. But even such big companies, engineers who specialize in even steady state simulation is very less. I had some, almost all of them are able to handle the simulation, but getting in depth into the simulation If you ask somebody to simulate the atmospheric distillation column, you will find one or two. And to your surprise, even Sharjah, our headquarters Sharjah, dynamic simulation, very few people are there, very few engineers are there, because dynamic simulation, unless the client wants, nobody does the dynamic simulation. A steady state simulation, get the data, design the plan, construct the plan, commission, and hand over. That's it. So dynamic simulation, unless the client wants, no engineering company will develop the dynamic simulation for that plant. So that is
Yes,
the
sir. So can we come to conclusion? I think it's almost late. I think students are being there.
Yeah.
So I think we
We'll
can have
have
an
a
offline
vote.
discussion. Yeah.
Now I request Reshma of third year to give away a vote of thanks.
As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. I deem it a great honor to propose this vote of thanks on this webinar on opportunities of chemical engineer in digital application post COVID-19. I would like to extend my gratitude to IICHE CRC Chairman Sri Nagarajan Sir for his felicitation address and his support. I would like to express my profound gratitude to our Honorary Secretary IICHE CRC for making this webinar a resounding success. I would like to propose a hearty vote of thanks to our distinguished chief guest Mr. L. Raghuram for his excellent presentation and making this webinar interesting and giving input to students about the digitalization of chemical engineering and its future application. Thank you, sir. I'm happy to express my gratitude to our beloved HOD, Dr. S. Dinesh Kumar sir, for his sincere effort. I would like to express my thankfulness to all our staff members, organizer, student IICHE members for their dedication and support. Last but not least, I would like to extend my heartfelt thank to all the participants from various college industries and for their active participation. I would like to express a very big thank for all the members of IICHE Chennai Regional Center for this opportunity and making this webinar a grand success. Thank you all.
Thank you, Reshma.
Thank you so much, sir. I think our Nagarajan sir, as well as the guest of today, Raghuram sir, and also I think Gunashekhar sir could able to join from Singapore, and I think he was there completely the session. That itself shows the amount of the session was handled by Raghuram sir. I think even without slide, I think the students have enjoyed. Definitely, I think the word what you have spread everywhere, I think it is really needed. And that is what I think students are waiting for it. And definitely, I think students always, I think we will share the email ID of sir so that you can even talk to sir whenever you have any kind of queries, so that definitely sir will address for that. So with that, I think can we come to the conclusion, sir? Maybe.
Good, sir.
Yeah.
So with that, I think yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thanks, Raghuram and Mr. Gnanasegaran. So
Thanks, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
we'll work together for the benefit of the student community.
Sure, sir. Sure. I have only one more
Our
input.
goal, sir.
Yeah, I have only one input
Yeah.
for the students. I think Raghu should create some awareness series in each and every topic you mentioned, IoT and industrial automation version 4 or whatever relevation in terms of how it is happening in Southeast Asia, how it is happening in Africa. He was mentioning in few places. Student might have not able to summarize what all he said and what is happening in the near the Europe or above the Africa. And there are a lot of improvements are coming. So if they put some awareness series in YouTube, and students will not have a startup problem. You know, they always have a startup problem, because last time I was lecturing in Loyola Institute of Business Administration. I think you know all Loyola and LIBA. LIBA is last time my workplace. I was working there 5 years. So my work mainly to clarify the students, make sure that they can have a proper startup. So once they have a startup, they will have passion to continue with everything. I think Nagarajan sir will lead with the light, and also Raghuraman will provide the, petroleum essence or oil and gas for that.
Really, really.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, on behalf of St. Peter's, Dr. Dinesh Kumar could not join, sir, but he has conveyed all your regards to your Raghuraman sir, Nagarajan sir, Gokul sir, because he has some hospital, his father-in-law is not well, so he has gone to the hospital. So definitely convey the regards to you, sir. So thank you for just organizing and for giving us an opportunity and exposing our student chapter to everyone, sir. So thank you for being us a support, and we want you everyone to continue your support for us future, sir. Thank you, everyone, sir.
Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Sir,
Thank
you
you,
have to unmute.
thank you.
Raghuram sir, unmute பண்ணணும்.
Thank you, Gnanasekharan sir, for also your support and being some inputs to the students also, which will be very useful for us also. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm wondering how come so many students are so interested. Yeah, thank you. Very good. Very
Yes, sir.
good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is, I think, good achievement. The 100 numbers was continuing for almost, I think, 1 hour.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Good,
1
good,
hour.
good, sir.
Really,
So
sir.
Good
definitely.
effort. Actually, we should thank you all for organizing. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So definitely, students, I think webinar 08 has been ending by this from IIC CRC with our Raghuram sir who has presented well. So webinar 09 will be initiated very soon. I think we'll communicate to your Shiva ma'am so that you can
Yes, sir.
participate.
Yeah. Yeah,
Definitely, I think every speaker is giving their own knowledge and experience, and it is required of the need of the hour. So that definitely, I think you can able to skill your knowledge as well as the wisdom. Which will mentor yourself, and also like we will also like try to get at some valuable information from all the speakers. So with this, I think I'll do the conclusion and we'll close up. So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you all.
Gokul sir, can you share Raghuraman sir's email ID so that any queries can be
Sir,
contacted?
can you put it in the chat box, sir, Raghuram sir? Otherwise, you can put it now. Maybe we'll wait for 2 minutes.
For all the participant, feedback link has been posted in the chat box. You can fill it up. You'll be getting your certificates within 2 or 3 days. Within a week, you'll be getting back.
Got it, sir? Yes. Yeah, I sent my mail ID.
Raghu, you have put
got
for
it?
me. You have put for one person. I am putting. Never mind.
You can transfer, yeah.
No, wait. Sorry. I hope all the students are looking at the sir's email. Please copy it.
Okay, sir. I think students would have been noticed that, and we'll also send it to
Fine.
their email IDs over there. So thank you so much, sir.
Great, sir.
I think we'll again join together in the coming days, and definitely I think your sessions like this is very much required for the younger generation, and we'll continue the same journey in the near future, sir. Thank you, sir.
I want to thank you,
Bye,
Mr. Gokul. You are the
Yes, sir.
catalyst for this great bridging. You are the real catalyst in our chemical language terminology. You are the catalyst. And yes, you make, and we make the reaction complete. As our chairman sir was telling, yes, we will make it, sir. We are the power, we are the energy, we are the vision, and we are the technology. We will make
No,
not even a
I can put it more sharper, ionic catalyst.
Thank you so much. Definitely, I think it's our like a society. I think we always have to enrich in filling the gap with the academics and industry. So that is what we are just bridging up.
Yeah.
So definitely, I think the upcoming students.
Students must
That
look
is
at
the
role
whole
models.
objective of IECH is to bridge the gap between academics and industry.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that the transition from academics to industry is very smooth and very quick.
Yes.
So that is the bottom line. I think it has achieved, your lecture has achieved that objective and showed a new path to the chemical engineers and very
Lord,
evolving and very promising career path, I would say. So thank you, Raghuraman, and we will be in touch. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank
Surely.
you, Gunasekar sir. Also. Yes.
Thank you, Guna. Thank you, Gopalji.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Shiva ma'am.
you, sir Nagarajan.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shiva ma'am,
Yes, sir.
once again, I want to insist that your old student made this miracle. Your
Yeah,
old
yeah,
alumni,
yeah.
Dr.
Yeah. Actually, I am an old alumni of the St. Peter's only. I am a student of the St. Peter's. I am working here. Maybe my senior is the senior. Definitely, I'll contact you through the mail, sir. If I get a contact of the Vijay Pathasadi sir also, I can get it from you. Yeah, I'll definitely
Ma'am, I
get
can
it
bring
from you.
him. Yes, I can bring him. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah,
I will make
definitely,
you,
definitely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. I'll mail you, sir, regarding your queries, and also Vijay Pathasadi, sir. We'll connect. We'll connect. Definitely, we'll have a connect, sir.
Okay,
Sure,
sir.
ma'am.
I'll close up, sir. I'll close up the
So,
session.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yes.
sir.
Thank you. Bye. Sir.